Hi there, I'm Andy Goode.
And I'm Jim Hamilton, and we'll be with you with BetSafe, the official betting partner of double European champions Saracens, previewing all the rounds of the Aviva Premiership, the European Champions Cup, Autumn Internationals and the Six Nations. And we'll be giving our expert opinions and the punter value every week for select games.
Jim and I will also select our accumulators every week, featuring 3 teams that we think are going to win, which BetSafe customers can buy into each week.
That's each week. Yes, they can.
Every week.
Every single week, it is. And we're going to start off, we're going to get straight into it. Top 4.
Who's your bet?
Who's my bet? I was going to be daring.
Go on then.
I was going to say a Sale.
No chance.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Same top 4.
I'm exactly the same. I think, obviously the big 4 that finished in the top 4 last year were obviously Wasps, Exeter, in that order. Big Wasps finished first. Happy with that?
No, not at all.
Saracens finished 3rd and Tigers finished 4th. I think it's going to be the same again.
I've got a feeling Saracens going to finish top.
Do you reckon?
I think Saracens going to finish top this year, and they are 5-4
on
outright.
5-4 to win the Premiership.
What we got Wasps at?
Wasps second favourites, 5-2. I think that's a good bet. I think Wasps learnt last year from losing the final. You saw what Exeter did the year before. They lost to Saracens in the final.
Who Wasps brought in though?
De Jong, replacing Curtly Beale.
Who? De Jong?
South African centre, Juan De Jong. Gabi Lovabalalu.
Never heard of him.
Another one. There we go.
Never heard of him.
I think Wasps are going to be good. We Wasps, and we Leicester.
So let's get down to it before we actually go into the top 4. So have you put Leicester in your top 4?
Yeah, Leicester in my top 4.
So Leicester in your top 4. Leicester are at 12-1. That'd be a good bet.
That is a good bet. Leicester under Matt O'Connor now. Manu Tuolangi's fit.
Yeah.
That's like a new signing.
Tamua's fit.
Tamua's like another new signing.
Yeah, exactly.
2 new players there. Obviously Johnny May, the weird fish.
Johnny May.
He's left Gloucester, gone to Leicester.
Can't believe that. I'm shocked.
Really?
Shocked. I'm not shocked he's gone to Leicester. I'm shocked that Gloucester have let him go, but I understand the reasons why, because he wanted out.
Okay.
Well, we've heard rumours. We can't say too much. I'm surprised Johnny May's gone to Leicester, because I don't see Johnny May as a Leicester player.
No.
I don't.
Maybe they're branching out, Leicester. The old school Leicester way. Maybe they're trying to keep a little bit of that up front. But then with backs like Tamua, George Ford's gone back to Leicester as well. How much is he going to be away with England?
You a fan of George Ford?
I think he's a brilliant player on the front foot.
Okay.
I think defensively there are issues. When his team's struggling a little bit, going backwards, getting beaten up front perhaps, he finds it hard to control the game at times. But ultimately on the front foot, I think he's the best 10 in Europe probably.
In Europe?
Going forward on the front foot.
Not a chance.
Okay.
But anyway, so outrights, we've got Saracens at 5-4. Like we mentioned, we've got Wasps at 5-2. We've got Exeter at 4-1, the current champions.
And they don't lose too many to international teams either, do they?
No, they don't. And we can chat about Exeter probably a little bit later on for the up and coming games. But we've got Leicester at 12-1.
I think that's a great bet. Leicester 12-1 to win the Premiership. That's good odds, that, isn't it?
Under Matt O'Connor, we shall see. And we've got Bath 20-1.
Northampton 40-1. I think they're going to struggle this year, Northampton.
I think they're going to struggle as well.
And then we just get down to the real small club teams. Quins, Harlequins 40-1 again. I think it's going to be a struggle for Quins this year.
Yeah.
Brilliant players like Mike Brown, Danny Kerr, Chris Robshaw. When they're away with England, they struggle, and they've got no Nick Evans to rely on now. Nick Evans is coaching; he's going to be a good coach. But they've signed Dimitri Katrakilis, who's come over for exactly. He knows nothing. We talk about experts; knows nothing.
I know about the top 4, mate. That's all I need to know.
There we go. And then Gloucester 66-1.
66-1. Gloucester are in another transition period.
Underachievers, year in, year out.
There's clearly issues at that club. And they're against the champions first up on Friday night under the lights at Kingsholm. All eyes will be on Gloucester. So we'll go straight through to the outrights now. We mentioned it before, Saracens at 5-4, Wasps at 5-2. But like Goody said, Leicester at 12-1, unbelievable bet.
That's a great bet. That's a real value bet. 12-1, Leicester. You've got new signings in George Ford coming back from Bath. You've got Johnny May arriving, 2 international superstars. You've got Tamua in the centres. He was injured. He played about 2 games for the club last year when he first came. That's like a new signing. Biggest one for me, big bad Manu Tuolangi. He's back. He's fit. He's going to be causing carnage for every defence in the Premiership. Can't wait to see him play. Leicester at 12-1. That's a decent bet.
Interestingly, the champions, the current champions, are at 4-1. Extra at 4-1 to do the double.
I think that's I think that's a good bet as well. I mean, they're always there and thereabouts. They lost the final the year before against you guys at Saracens. Didn't you win that for Saracens, getting that penalty?
Didn't I? Are you questioning me?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did.
2 years ago, Saracens won it because of this man. Last year, Exeter won it. Because
Wow.
you weren't fit, were you?
I weren't playing. I was ill. I was ill in that game. Didn't play. I can't. I can't say.
Got to let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
But Exeter 4-1, I think that is a brilliant bet as well. They don't lose too many players to international call-ups. I love Rob Baxter as a coach. He gets so much out of those players. In terms of, you talk about a club that underachieves, I think Gloucester underachieve. You talk about a club that overachieves, Exeter are that team. Rob Baxter, great coach, gets more out of any other players than any other coach would, I think.
Then we may as well go straight through to the outrights of winning it. You can get Gloucester at 66-1.
No chance.
No chance. Here's one. Goody's old club, the New Boys, London Irish, 500-1 to win it.
I wouldn't even waste a pound.
If they were 1,000,000-1, would you put a pound on?
Of course you would, yeah.
Okay, yeah, me too. But I'm just saying to London Irish, to be fair to them, okay, a lot of people are tipping them for relegation. I don't think so.
You don't think?
I think there's some unbelievable signings. Petrus Duplessis, former Saracens tight head.
Stalwart of the Premiership, isn't
Stalwart. He's been the unsung hero for Saracens for probably the last 3 years.
he? Napoleon Nalanga?
Unbelievable player.
On the ding-a-ling?
Hey, all I'm saying is he's going to the Irish because he's a good player and he wants to live in London and there's a lot of culture. But I think London Irish under Nick Kennedy, director of rugby, a young coaching group, Brendan Venter at the helm, using his past experience at Saracens, South Africa, former London Irish player, his expertise there, signed very well. They're building what they're calling a Saracens-esque culture. And with that type of culture, I can't see them getting relegated.
Who's going down for you?
Do you really want to know who I
I'm
think?
going to say on record, I think London Irish will get relegated again. It's going to be tough, it's going to be really tight, but I think ultimately they'll go down.
Do you know who I think are going to go down?
Go on then.
Sale.
Sale?
I think Sale are going to go down.
Do you think?
But we're not talking about relegation, we're talking about outright.
Okay.
So you can get Sale at 150-1
To win the Premiership?
to win the Premiership.
Don't bother.
You can get Newcastle at 200-1.
Not a bad shout.
I think Newcastle will be in the top 6.
Toby Flood and his ears are back in the Premiership.
Another challenger for relegation, I think, and you'll probably agree. Another one of Goody's former clubs. Worcester, 500-1.
What is it about my clubs that are near the bottom?
I don't know, mate.
Wasps
but
top.